So after the end of technical interview, out of the 20 shortlisted students, finally 5 from CS and IT and 3 from EC were shortlisted for an HR interview. As I went to the HR of the company, she just asked me first to tell me about myself, and I answered in the same way as before. Then she asked me about why do you want to join Qualcomm. So I replied in the way that since Qualcomm is very good for employee satisfaction, so obviously it is a good passion for everyone to join such a company, and because of my good interest in networking, I was reading it that time, and I was learning good concepts in the same. So I just wanted to, I was very passionate to join the same, so she was good about it. Then she went through my resume and just found a low CGPA in one of the semesters. She asked me what is the reason for the same. So I just tried to explain the way that because of my deep interest in robotics, I tried to balance both academics and robotics in the same, and yeah, I learned robotics in a better way, and I screwed up a bit of the academic subjects, so there was a low CGPA at that time. The next question she asked me was about my strengths and weaknesses. The strengths I told her was, yeah, the subjects that interest me, I work a lot hard on them and try to grab as many concepts as I can on time correctly. I try to imagine things the way they are, and that is the way I learn fast. But yeah, the subjects that are not of high interest to me, I become a bit lazy at times to nurture them out. But yeah, when it comes to the deadline, I just give my best and finish them off the best way I can. The next thing I told her was, I don't believe in cramming concepts. I just believe in learning them the best way I can, because cramming doesn't prove nice in the future. And the weaknesses I told her was, yeah, I'm lazy, and at times I think a lot on situations, I get stuck. She was satisfied with my answer. She seemed satisfied. The next question she asked was very trendy. It was, why should I be selected for the company over others? The answer that I gave her was, it's because since I had done a lot in robotics, and robotics involve a good interface between hardware and software. So I told her that in the company, the real-time projects will involve a whole interface between hardware and software, and since two different teams will be working, if a person knows a good interface between both of them, so it will prove very, very beneficial for the company. Hence, since I know the good things, I'll be able to relate the software and hardware interface, and that way you can take a lead over others. So the next thing, to mark up an end, she asked me if anything I want to know about the company and anything. So I just asked her about the environment I'll be working in, and all the concepts will be new for the company when I join them, so how I'll be learning them. So she told me there will be mentors and team allotted to the person, and you can take help from any person anytime 24/7, and they are very helpful persons, so you won't feel anything stuck somewhere to finish the job. And that was a very satisfactory answer. So I just bid her a thank you so much, and she just said me, just have a great day ahead and just mark my name to an HR interview. After 15 days of good wait, the results were finally announced, and 2 students from computer science and 1 student from electronics were finally selected for the internship at Qualcomm. Yeah, I'll like to suggest some useful tips for getting selected at Qualcomm. They may prove useful in other interviews too. The first thing I want to say is, when they ask you, tell me about yourself question, don't go much on your family backgrounds or your name or your areas of study. Just concentrate more on your hobbies, your nature, your weak points, your strong points. Just let them know what you are over what your family background is. The next thing I want to say is, concentrate, just be frank to the interviewer. Just tell them your weak points, whatever bad you have in, but also let them know the way you're trying to improve them. The next thing is, just keep speaking whatever you know. Just let the interviewer know the way you are thinking. Just don't stop at a question if they ask it. Just maintain a flow of answers, so he can know the way you think. Next step I would like to suggest is just be interactive with the person. Just show your interest for the company to the person and just ask him as many questions, so he would feel a bit of good for that the person is interested in the company. And obviously don't be frightened of the person sitting next to you. Just talk to him as if you're talking to a friend. If you say the confidence, your posture, your comfort, and the way you speak. Obviously your personality is the main key. If you're good and fluent in English, obviously that would be a good key for the person to just pass the interview. And obviously the good subjects I would like to suggest to be good in is first is data structure and algorithms, operating systems, then database management systems, and the networking. And I think that will mark an interview, an end to the interview. Thank you so much, and all the best for your interviews.